Hello and welcome to another edition of Toys from the Attic. Well, sadly we've almost reached the end of my Rock Lords collection, but I thought we'd end it off with a bang by reviewing one of the vehicles. So for today we're going to be taking a look at Magmar's Rockwing. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at this thing. Alright, so here we have the Rockwinger box. Now I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know if this is Japanese writing, Chinese writing, or whatever. I saw this thing at a toy convention and you can instantly bet I snagged it up in a heartbeat. As far as the box art goes, you have a picture of the Rockwinger in its car mode and then a picture of it in its vehicle mode. And you have this nice lava, mountainy, volcanic scene in the background. And you can see Boulder here piloting it. Sorry, let me move that up a little bit. It's interesting because this isn't the one, he's one of the few characters that can barely fit in it. Magmar is actually one that fits a little bit better, but I guess they showed Boulder here. And even though it's titled as Magmar's Rockwinger, I guess it can be, either side can use it. The top of the box actually has the Rockwinger switching from vehicle mode into almost plane mode and then plane mode and just taking off. So that's pretty neat. As far as the side of the box goes, it's pretty much the same as the front. It's a little, I'm going to open right here. And the back of the box actually shows the toy with the different features right here. You can see the little guns that actually pop up right here to shoot in the back. A nice battering ram by pushing the little button down. That we'll go into that when we take this guy out of the box. And then you have another look right here on how the vehicle is able to kind of almost rotate around 360 degrees. However, when I've tried to transform this thing, it gets a little bit stuck if you try to go the other way. So I haven't been wanting to force it. I don't want to break this thing. And then you have it here going from car mode to vehicle mode. Although I don't know why the wheels would be sideways right here. That's kind of interesting. And then you get another look at some of the Rock Lords that came out in the line at this particular point. Seeing how there's only 6 characters here, 3 good and 3 bad, I would assume that this vehicle came out real early in the line. Now at the bottom of the box, this is really interesting because this one actually has more of the diameters, the wingspan, and kind of labels everything on here. Makes me really wish I could actually read the writing on here, just because it would be interesting to see what all these say, unless it's just talking about instructions on how to pilot or what each one of these things does or how to transform it. But it's nice to have these little blueprints right here. Oh, and I guess you can even see that it would show the inside workings of it if it was an actual vehicle. It's kind of nice though. If I ever wanted to build this thing in 3D, I have blueprints right on the back of the box here. Anyways, as far as box goes, it's not that bad. I'm happy I have this as a collectibles item, but let's open her up and take a look at it. Alright, so here we have the Rockwinger out of its box. Now I put Boulder in here just to show that he can sit in the cockpit just like they have on the box, despite him having to tuck his legs back behind him. It's a little bit of a shame that none of these guys really fit in their vehicles all that well. I mean, I have Magmar right here as well, and he sort of fits a little bit better. I mean, at least his legs can go forward, but because of his arms, he doesn't really fit past this bar all that well. I guess I could fold his arms up and in and he fits a little bit more properly, but then he doesn't look like he's actually piloting it. It's just a shame that none of these guys actually fit inside their vehicles that are meant for them. Now as far as the texture goes, I mean, it shares the same rocky exterior that all the Rock Lords have, but you can see all the metal parts coming out to show that it is a vehicle. It has this nice gold plating seat in here that's really nice, and that's pretty much it about the details. I mean, you can kind of see everything that's on here. You have these little fins right here. You have these other little, I guess I'm going to call them guns, but they can also act as engines. Or no, they're guns. The engines come later. They can fold up right here, so I guess you could shoot forward. You have another little gun right here with an action gimmick, actually. So if you press this, a little battering ram will pop out. Now this is made of nice solid metal right in here, so that's really sturdy. It's back in the day when they actually still use metal in with these characters, or not characters, in with these toys. Now it rolls kind of decently. I will say that this isn't the actual toy that came in the box. This is another one I happened to find at the thrift store that I got for a really good price. I snagged it up pretty darn quickly. Where's the price tag on here? I think I only paid like $3 for it. They had no idea what they had at the time. That's that's pretty much it for its car mode, but let's just switch it over to its air mode. Okay, so the way you transform this thing into its plane mode is fairly straightforward and simple. First off, you're going to want to take the wheels right here and turn them to the side, making sure that these little points right here face forward. These wheels are actually going to fold up and turn into the engines as soon as we get the wings out. Now, the wings just have these little tabs right here that you pull out. Pull them out on both sides. And then those guns that are right here are going to fold down and become part of the engines. I guess they were guns. I haven't transformed this in so long, I kind of forgot. Alright, so you're going to move those wheels up, and they kind of just snap right into place on some little tabs that are right in there. There we go. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to pull these landing gear down. You're going to have one right here at the front, and then two on either side of the wings. Alright, and that's pretty much it as far as the plane mode goes. It rides a little bit lower to the ground, and I didn't give myself enough room right here. The little tips of the wing that can actually fold up right here if you need it to, if you want to have it look kind of like that. I actually like them out a little bit further, but to each his own. Now, another neat feature about this one is it has a little tab in the back here to pull up, and another set of guns pop out, so I guess they could shoot if any enemies coming up behind them. I actually like this thing in its plane mode a lot more than its vehicle mode. It just seems to work, in my mind, it just seems to work better as a plane rather than some sort of car or anything like that, even though it's a rock. How well is that going to fly? As far as Rocklord's vehicles go, function-wise, it's okay, but it has a lot more detail to it than any of the others. And if you're a completionist, it's a very cool accessory to have for the collection. Anyways, this has been a look at the Rockwing. Once again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you've seen today, please feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a comment below in the comment section. Also, check out some of my other toy review videos. Anyways, see you next time.